Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of The Altars. Last episode, we went looking around this new region we're in. We did set up a mining outpost to get more metals, because we do need them, and the technician is going to get on mining them out. However, we don't have much else to do aside from explore. Except, we have another possibility for a branching path. Oh, we have a bunch of them. Let's see. When the technician walked away from the mines, the alternate option is hard to believe you agreed, ending up in the mine like Dad. You're pretty sure he was behind that offer, but what could you do? Mom's medical bills are piling up. Besides, you're never going to be like him. We have guard. Option A was, again, the technician. That was deciding not to join the criminals, but option B, of course, it was just a matter of time before they approached you. Now that he's in jail, his words about you replacing him seem so ironic now. You don't want anything to do with them. But what if you lose your job? You love that workshop, and if you don't do it, somebody else will, right? All your life you had your ass kicked. Maybe it's time to break that pattern. So, in that choice, he did actually join in with the criminals. That's not all there is. Way back here... Option B. Another shitty day at school. You're taking the longer route home. Hey, what's that fight about? The girl shouts for help. She's looking straight at you. You should intervene, instinctively, without thinking. You lunge forward. They take her wallet and start running. Before you know it, you're chasing them. Oh! And you get the doctor. Heals altars 8 times faster at the infirmary and cooks food faster. Okay, what does the miner do? 50% efficiency when mining metals. And the guard disciplines altars in the contemplation room. We can get a miner, the other two we can't. We've also got... Okay, carry on for her. Or breaking free. You failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place? To become bitter and dead inside? Be like Dad? The sense of guilt holds you by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start? Forgot. You can't stay here and wallow in sadness. You don't owe anything to anyone. You're free now. What's stopping you? So in that case, it's... Instead of continuing on with college as his mother wanted, he decided to just move on from it and just do whatever. And that's a refiner. 50% efficiency when refining enriched metals into metals and organics. Then we have two others. We have the scientist. Option A was the option that worked for a 9 to 5, or the path of science. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our camping getaways, and the way she listened to you when you told her your plans for your PhD project motivates you like hell. You're sad you can't pursue the path of science and become rich. I think that one's needed. And finally, the botanist. 100% efficiency when growing crops in the greenhouse. Okay, this is it. Where she goes, you follow. Time to let go of your fears and just trust her. Things will work out as long as you have each other. So, we could do that one. But I think we need the scientist. To research new technologies. Let's see what happens. Jan Scientist. Let's see what the change is. So as we know, he goes the path of science. 27. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months, and she's been busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would always be great to move out to that student's dorm already, but research comes first. Always. 28. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingling in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come up and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. 30. This is it. You knew it would be a breakthrough. First the grant, and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office, maybe? And a new set of clothes. You can't go on looking like an underpaid post-grad student. There's going to be a lot of business meetings ahead of you, Jan. 30. Could your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chances of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. You look at her in astonishment. Lena? Is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far, too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. 34. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corps space mining missions want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You've worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now let's get to work. 34. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corps is sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. 35. Just one final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. Okay. So, this is in progress. It's gonna take 8 hours, so it's not gonna happen till the end of the day, which means time for us to move out and explore. We can't really go anywhere until we do some more mining. Okay, fair enough. Let's get to the outpost. I can get some quick mining done in. It's not a lot. There. That should be enough for me to get one charge. Okay. You head out to the metals outpost. That's kind of the important thing. Now. 2 drill cartridges. I can make those. Alright. Now I have enough time, I can go out and knock down this rock blockade. See what I can find over there. My organics is thankfully still kind of full. There's the rock blockade. Okay, I think I need to do this here. Ah, there. Oh, it came with a cartridge. You know what? I have some extras. There we go. Alright. Destroying a rock wall to clear the path uses up 1 drill charge. You can craft them in the workshop. Good. And I can get more metals here, which I do need. A new altar is ready. There. A load of metals that I do need. Curious what's down this path. A rupidium deposit. Okay, the fact that there's actually deposits of rupidium, that would be useful to be able to do. Maybe, sometime in the future. I'm not going to right now. And there's another blockade up on top. Oh! I can pick up small pieces. Oh, there's another one there. That said, it is getting late. I should make my way back. I don't really care about that blockade up there. Let's head back to the base. We've got enough, we can get a dormitory. And radiation is also going down. So we will be able to craft some more things. However... Oh, jeez. Lag. Let me hold on for a moment. I kind of want the lag to go away. Alright, so I could build a dormitory, but I am going to need that. Dormitory for 4 people. The module includes comfortable single beds and is equipped with air conditioning. I mean, that sounds useful. Yeah, go ahead, put it over here. I do kind of want to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. Alright. Nope, that's the kitchen. One more for the womb. Let's see this scientist. Well, he's very clearly a scientist. Hey there.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned. You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your... Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What?
Huh?
How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
A lot?
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You.
Well then.
And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rubidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay, yeah, well done on that. Okay, you're very intelligent. You're right, it's impressive.
Wow, you're right. It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Get some rest first.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately?
Okay then.
Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Okay then. So we have the scientist. Good. The scientist is born. We're probably going to need something else for that, but at least we have some things. We have radiation filters. You're on assignment. You're getting out things. Okay. No events found yet. You have a little frustration. But you have a dormitory, so you should be fine there. Oh, 50% efficiency when doing base maintenance. So that's what he is. Okay. We will need more radiation filters, clearly. Alright, let me see here. The greenhouse grows vegetables, which will be good for more meals, which we are going to eventually need. Refinery will be for enriched metals, which I don't really want right now. Research lab we will need. I may as well craft it, since we're going to eventually need it. Yeah, we can go ahead and put that right over here. That's fine. Still need to find a good vantage point. Ah, choose research to be done by the scientist. Okay, we have exploration with cheaper batteries. Requires 50% less organics. Mining and refining enriched metals is faster. Mining minerals, rubidium, and organics is 15% faster. Mining metals is 15% faster. That would actually be good. A recycler, a module that produces organics daily. The more people in base, the more... It recycles our poo. Gotcha. Base maintenance workplace. Unlocks a second workplace in the base maintenance module. And the mission. We don't have anything yet. It will take time. Eventually. I do like the idea of having metals efficiency so that we can get that a bit faster. Research is complicated and requires proper education. You need a scientist to be able to use the research lab. Which we have. So you'll be the one working on that over time. The altars have gathered in the kitchen. Really? Nope, that's storage.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Hey, they have joy. Okay. They're doing fine.
Cheers.
Hey, they even shook hands. Alright, well, it's at 20, so we should rest. Day 10. Okay. What are the options in machinery again? So it is loading, it is automatically loading filters. We still have a few days. Base maintenance status. Well, we're still fine right now. You're in the dormitory. Oh, we can talk. So, how are you settling in?
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Oh, great. Can you teach me how to run it better?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Team building is important.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
What was your research about?
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back.
You had big plans for it.
You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, I understand how lousy that must feel. Honestly, I don't think you do. But I hope we're not going to sit around crying about it. There's work to be done, here and now. That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Alright, simple enough. Anything else to talk about? Oh, we can give him the rubber... You know? Remember what I said about the rubber duck several episodes ago and how it can be used? This guy's a scientist. Of course he'd want the fucking rubber duck.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Marie? Marie Skwitkowska? Where the hell did you find that thing? Oh, I use it as an anti-stress ball, so it's always lying around. stress ball. This duck was the first audience for so many papers I wrote. Time for Marie to get back to her proper job.
Well, there you go. Marie Skrakowska. Okay. You're in the kitchen. You want to talk. I built a dormitory.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then.
Alright, so that's taken care of. Oh crap, they're arguing. That's not good. I was literally just
Man,
here.
I'm telling you, we need it.
And I'm telling you this is the least important of our priorities.
Alters argue about the quality of the food given to them. Scientist wants to stick to the mush diet, while the technician demands that they will be fed quality meals regularly. Let's see. The scientist. We need to save resources. Mush is nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up and focus on the mission. Or, we are human beings, not cattle. We should be given proper meals on a regular basis, if not every day. At least 2 times quality meal in the next 5 days. I think I would be able to do that. We have 5 days. I think I can make 2 quality meals. In order to make cooked meals, you'll need raw food. It can be grown in the greenhouse. Okay then. So we need a greenhouse. I can make that. I need metals. Alright. So tell you what, I am going to go exploring. You guys do what you need to do while I go explore. Looks like that's the way I need to go to get up. Interesting, all that red over there. Ooh. I'll refill on that later. Our organic storage is pretty good as is. For every altar at least twice during the next 5 days. Yeah, I'll work on that soon. Oh, it needs to happen twice. Oh, we found this.
This is not good.
Okay, no way around.
We are surrounded. Damn it. So much for Plan B.
Yeah, that's not good. There does also appear to be something down there. I can't go this way at all. Ooh, metals. I can use these. The travel pylon is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away from the base. When built, it works as a fast travel point, as well as a regular pylon that connects to other structures. It comes equipped with a charging station for replenishing suit energy. Good to know. Ah, more metals. Definitely useful. Minerals. And we got more metals here.
What's this? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
Find an altar who knows something about anomalies. Okay, but I am going to use this. This will make things a little faster. Something tells me I don't want to deal with that, but I can avoid it by going around this way. Whoop. It's probably hard to see. Yeah, there's something in there. Shallow minerals. Minerals, I think, are something I could use. Ow, ow, ow. Whatever that was, that didn't seem good. Ooh. Okay. I was able to get through that. Research finished.
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
Right, okay. Oop, oop. Alright, let's get out of here. Each item or resource takes up storage capacity in your base. When the storage capacity of the base is full, work cannot be finished and delivered to storage. You can expand it by constructing an additional storage module. In a pinch, it's possible to discard resources using the storage tab. Okay. There's nothing I want to discard right now, although I don't necessarily need all this rupidium. And I have a lot more metals than I need at the moment. Either way, it looks like I need to head back. I'm gonna need to be able to teleport out here. I don't have... Oh, I do have a travel pylon. This is actually good. Go ahead and put this here. Oh, I need to actually connect it. Okay then. Fine then. I can't place these down. I need to make some pylon things. Right, well, that's what's gonna be the next metals thing I'm gonna make. We'll make use of that later. Make our way in. Let's see here. I am gonna need to make... Okay, pylon components are used to build various types of pylons. I think we're gonna need all of those. Which means... we don't need you on the metals outpost anymore. You can work on the workshop. We can queue up a new I think we're gonna need to queue up a different research. So you're in the research base, which is down there. But I do need to build... Let's see. I do need to build a greenhouse. That is wide. Okay, dormitory's there. Big, wide greenhouse goes there. There was something that needed minerals. Social room and infirmary. We will get those later. For now, okay, you're in the dormitory. You probably know something. Actually, hold on. I actually kind of need to end this episode here. I just noticed the time. So, next episode, we'll talk to him about the anomalies and see what we can find out, and then see if we can get the resources we need to make some good meals. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. I'll send in his fly. That is Jan Dolsky. This has been a Let's Play of The Altars, and I shall see you all next time.